in trouble, man. Damn, dude, Casey Neistat be quaking. We all thought we were safe. We were like, man, vlogging, at least that's never going. At least fun vlogs are never going anywhere. There's no way this could possibly be taken from us. Wrong! You were so stupid and wrong. So for those of you who don't know, there has recently been a new AI generator released called VO3, I believe it's called. Now, VO3, I think specifically is being praised for its realistic accuracy, but more specifically, its ability to allow AI to talk realistically and believably. We're entering a new generation of misinformation, ladies and gentlemen. We're also entering a new generation, a new era of content creation, or at least the degradation of the sanctity of such a concept. There's been a recent type of content that has taken Instagram Reels by storm, and that is Bigfoot and Yeti vlogs. People are addicted to them, man. The likes are almost always consistently high. Could be bots, but the comments seem to reflect an appreciation, actually, for this type of content. It's also super consistent as well, and boy, with Outdoor Boys, Luke's wife telling him to not be cool anymore, the vacuum created by his absence has allowed this to thrive. And yes, these Yeti vlogs are capitalizing on the extreme popularity of the type of content that the Outdoor Boys channel was pumping out. I mean, I'm still trying to comprehend someone as popular as Luke from the Outdoor Boys possibly thinking that it's plausible to walk away from a channel so unbelievably famous, so ubiquitously acknowledged for being one of the greatest YouTube channels of all time, and thinking the fame will disappear with him. Now, I don't like AI. I think it's terrible. I think it's really bad. I think it's bad the direction it's going. I think it's bad for mankind. And this lady made a very interesting post about the future of AI, which I actually liked. And I'm gonna show it to you here.
Let's talk about 6 potential outcomes of what could happen if the internet fills up with AI content. The first potential outcome is that human creators will actually have an easier time standing out against the flood of AI slop on social media. Audiences want to follow and support creators that they know are human. Of course, then the question kind of becomes, well, how do you know that I'm human, really? The negative side of this is that human creators might find it getting harder and harder to stand out within a sea of AI slop that has been engineered to flood our brains with dopamine, and human creators like me won't stand a chance. Number 3, squarely in the negative camp, is that the internet becomes an unusable source of information. Real events are indistinguishable from simulations, and the truth becomes unknowable. Very, very negative. Now, one ironically positive side effect of this is that the negative effects of fake news will effectively go away. If none of us trust anything we see on the internet, then that means that all of the disinformation campaigns also lose their bite. Number 5 and number 6 are more predictions around culture and business. First, if we can't trust anything we see online, then certain things are going to gain a premium, like in-person events and physical media. I call this the analog renaissance. And the last one, when people get fatigued from constantly questioning what's real, they'll retreat into things that feel more realistic because they're pre-AI. Think old YouTube, DVD, because it feels safe and familiar.
So I'm going to show you some of this horrifying content that I've recently found, because it's horrifying because it's good, to a degree.
It was too hot not to hit the lake today with my boy Yeti. Car's a goner, but nothing stops a lake day. Did you forget to put in the drain plug? Lost the truck, lost the boat, but nothing stops a lake day.
Isn't that unbelievable? Isn't that unbelievable? And the problem is that a lot of these Yeti characters are presented as quite likable, which is a big problem.
How badly do you want my black monster?
I got it all wrong, boys. That wasn't a huzz. She was a motherfucking he. I don't play for that team. But if there are any bitches out there looking for a hung Bigfoot, please hit me up. And if you're a dude, f*** off, because seriously, I don't swing that way.
All right, boys,
It's going in, and again, you know, this is not going in a liberal direction. The fact that this brand new type of media is not reflecting like the last 5 years of political ideology, again, is a symptom of the world we live in today. This level of detail, the speech is still off. The speech is still off. It's not natural enough. It's getting there. It is getting there. And it will get there, which is the problem. We know it will. It's going to get there. Make no mistake, that will happen. They will rectify this issue. But the amount of detail, or even just the amount of power that is needed in order to create something that has no reference. Now, obviously, vlogs have a reference. They're almost always shot relatively the same, right? With like the camera holding kind of stuff, talking to the camera. Like a lot of the dialogue is quite familiar with people who enjoy vlogs and stuff like that. But there's no reference out there for AI to draw from to humanize and animate or generate, I guess, a Yeti or a Bigfoot doing a vlog. This is unbelievable. This is completely unprecedented content. And there's already people following these accounts en masse, like huge amounts of followers. They're hungry to watch more. They want to see what Bigfoot gets up to next. And there's a bunch of them, dude. They've popped up everywhere. There's loads of Yeti vlogs. There's loads of Bigfoot vlogs. I don't know if there's any YouTube videos on this stuff yet, but maybe it's a compilation. But they're you know, that's the next step, is like a 4K, 10-minute, 20-minute Yeti vlog, and people subscribe, and you can do anything. You can do anything with this. Like budget and logistics, none of these things, like resources, none of these things are a problem. You can literally make your vlog do anything. And when people have these expectations, where do you think human vloggers are going to land? Right? You're going to have your organic YouTuber section. It's going to be there. It's going to like welcome to human YouTube, where everything's created by humans and there's no AI. It's going to be like a section because like it's not the majority anymore. It's not popular anymore. You'll have your AI generated shit. It's going to be pretty girls and Yetis almost exclusively. And then you'll have your organic YouTube section, which is just like you're not as good, but at least it's real. It's real though. And you know, to whoever that appeals to, if that has value to someone, then yeah, great, they're going to watch it. But I think the majority, we don't understand the kids growing up these days. We don't. They're going to be alien to us. Like, you think there's a difference between Gen Xers and millennials, or boomers and millennials? Wait until you see the difference between millennials and Gen Alpha. It's going to be night and day. The tolerance for AI slop and brain rot is going to be so insanely high with Gen Alpha, who are also, statistically speaking, most likely going to be very conservative Christians. We are entering phase 1 of the dystopian future. Can't believe I got into this unironically while talking about AI Bigfoot vlogs. Millennial watches AI Bigfoot vlogs, starts talking about dystopian futures. Sorry for being a cliche. Welcome to organic content creation. Sorry I don't have ChatGPT guiding my every word in order to maximize engagement, make sure I don't fall into any unnecessary cliches.
Oh, it's me, out here in Blackwood Forest. There's been multiple Bigfoot sightings around here, man. I'm scared. Every sound's got me jumping. Look, it's Bigfoot! It's Bigfoot! Wait, what?
Well, folks, guess all those Bigfoot sightings? Just a black guy taking a shit in the woods. Mystery solved, y'all.
What? Man, it was one thing to have this unbelievably generated content that's AI generated, but also to have these kinds of jokes. It's just like the entire thing from creation to content is just, it's such a...
Just found this pack of vacuum sealed purple haze forest moss. Gonna roll it up and see where it takes me.
Here, man. I got the unlimited supply straight from the earth herself. Every breath feel like I inhale in the universe, seeing? This forest got the same heartbeat as me, my brother. Me need to find this Jamaica place they speak of. Here say that purple moss there, make your soul levitate.
The possibilities are endless. Absolutely endless. And this just came out. VO3 just came out. And this is already happening. It came out in the last week or two, I think, VO3. And this is already the result of this. This is going to, and do you know what? What's even funny to me thinking about, like, this probably wasn't even like an organic idea from a human being. It was probably like, hey, VO3s just came out, ChatGPT. What would be a really, really great way for me to capitalize on this? What would be like a really engaging, funny way? And ChatGPT was just like, with the exit of Luke from Outdoor Boys, you could probably create a survivalist vlog channel featuring Bigfoot using VO3. It's probably what it was, right? Even the idea was probably a generated concept from ChatGPT. There was no human input with this. It's hard to say. You know, where is this stuff even coming from? I don't care to find out.
My last igloo got wiped out by an avalanche, and that sucks.
It's just how unbelievably real the facial movements feel. They've done this weird thing where, like, there's this kind of uncanny valley situation going on where even though you're looking at an animal's face, its expressions and eyes feel human. It's like you're looking at two different faces at the same time, like overlaid on top of each other.
What's up, you liberal sissies? I'm back with Face McGee, and today we're gonna be trying some booger sugar, some nose candy. Holy shit! Boys, we are tossed. We are geek. What's up, you liberal sissies?
Yeah, you liberal sissies. We know where this is coming from, right? So this is capitalizing on so many things that are gaining popularity, you know, which is like the rejection of liberalism, outdoor survivalist vlogs, Bigfoot sightings videos on YouTube. Like, it's capitalizing on every single popular buzzword and keyword searchable, again, which just kind of reeks of ChatGPT's input, you know? Like, this wasn't just like something that was made like, oh, you know, it's just like a cool thing I'm doing, maybe people will like it. It's like, no, this was designed for people to like it. This was designed specifically to appeal to as many people as humanly possible. As humanly possible, I just said.
What's good, Bigfoot family? Been laying low at Yeti's crib. Kinda got caught up in some shee in the last vlog.
Chat, why bro got me sleeping in an igloo like it's Minecraft survival? He has like 9 empty rooms.
Must be frickin' nice, chat, are you seeing? This bro got the huzz over. Didn't even tell me.
Chat, we got lucky tonight. Haven't had any play since the Ice Age. Anyways, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. I'll see you guys in the morning. Bigfoot out.
What's good, Bigfoot?
That is unreal. That is unreal how believable, how close that is to, you know, the kind of content people would watch. Every movement, inflection, almost all of them, it just feels organic. It's believable to the point where people are starting to let their guard down and actually enjoy this kind of content. You know, people are just like, well, is this like strange weirdo Will Smith eating spaghetti shit? No, this is like actually appealing now to a lot of people. You know, there's millennials and Gen Xers out there, and maybe some older Zoomers, I guess, who are just like, don't consume the slop. Like, this is just AI slop. But like, this is going to appeal to pretty much every alpha out there. Or Gen A. Gen Alpha is what I'm saying. It's the generation coming up after Zoomers. You know, the ones that are going to completely reshuffle society.
Up on a frozen lake today, next to some random ass huzz.
She is sexy though. But how the f did I get here?
I gotta get away before she wakes up.
Again? I keep doing this shit.
I'm just on my post-huzz reflection walk right now. Last night was crazy. We were doing a shots after shots.
Up on a frozen lake.
It's believable, isn't it? It's like these are familiar, likable traits that you find in human vloggers. But with this, this addition of the fantastical, you know, this mythical aspect that's been added. You can do anything. Any narrative can be created. Anything.
Today we're getting blackout drunk, freaky with the huzz. Let's find a new wife or two.
Everybody say hi to my 2 finalists. So which one of you gives the best sloppy toppy?
What a great day today. I've had 12 beers and in my first 3-way.
It makes you drop your guard a little bit, doesn't it? You're kind of like, man, I want to see what the amorous Yeti gets up to next. Because they're so likable. But this is the problem, right? This is why hit songs, shitty, terrible hit songs get stuck in your head. Because they're made by musical geniuses that know mathematically the notes, cadences, tempos, everything that's going to get in your head and make you remember the song for weeks. And you're humming it in your car even though you don't even like pop music. These things are manufactured in order to appeal to a side of the human psyche that has been studied and understood to the point where marketers know how to appeal to it on a level that you can't even be conscious of. It's this kind of stuff. This is why it's worrying. Like, I remember seeing this kind of stuff a couple of days ago and just being like, why do I want to watch more of this stuff? I shouldn't be. We shouldn't be supporting this. And it would be super lovely, tasty, fun, sexy, great if, as an entire society, we just don't do it. But unfortunately, man, never underestimate the greed of tech bros, okay? Tech bros hook onto this shit as tight as possible and they push it super hard. Do you remember NFTs? Gaslighting we suffered at the hands of the NFT bros? These tech bros are always like this. They will find like the new fast, quick money-making scheme so they can make 10K a month for a couple of months, and then, they destroy it through oversaturation. The drop shipping bros, and then using AI to find the most popular products on other sites, and then you can get them sourced from other places and sell them on your website. And then Shopify became like completely oversaturated. General rule of thumb is if you're coming across a get-rich-quick scheme using AI and like easy to use websites, you're either being scammed by the website that wants to harvest your data, or by the time it's reaching you, it's oversaturated and it's dead. It's dead already, and these tech bros are onto something else. Like NFTs, for example, that was completely ruined, utterly destroyed. Same with things like Bitcoin, like cryptocurrency. These things are going through constant rapid fluctuations. They're completely unstable and unpredictable. And yet there are people insisting that you get into it just in case. But it's essentially just playing the stock market. It's the same kind of thing, but it's a decentralized currency, which they like to keep saying. Look, whenever it comes to AI-generated content, you can go one of two ways about it. You can avoid it like the plague, exclusively support human organic creators, but much like athletes who get caught doping up in the Olympic Games and various other athletic competitions, sometimes they still take the shit, they still take the magic juice, they still use ChatGPT to generate the script for their organic human video. And the other problem is that sometimes you just can't even tell. Sometimes you'll be watching something and be like, man, this is so human and great and organic. I'm so glad to support this guy. It was AI the entire time. You just weren't able to tell. You need to remember that this shit's still in its infancy, okay? We're still just starting. We're still at the beginning of it. And this is exponential, which means, if you're familiar with graph shapes, you know what that means. It's not linear. It's exponential. This is blowing up faster and faster, and it's getting better faster and faster. The age of misinformation is a-coming. See, we have all these tools in order to generate, create, and release all this amazing, creative, generative AI content, but so far we have no tools to detect any of this stuff yet. Do we? Now, you could argue that we've not needed it up until now, but I think we kind of do. And I think we should have been creating something that was able to detect AI-generated content, since AI-generated content now is a head start. And if we create a tool that is able to detect AI content, well, then it's got a lot of ground to make up, hasn't it? Just support human beings, okay? As long as you can. For as long as we can possibly do it. Maybe this AI shit is gonna not pan out and like it's not gonna be great or whatever, or maybe it might be the new face. It might be the future of content creation. This won't exist. Several $1,000 camera, several $1,000 PC setup, all of my anecdotes and stories and life experience and video game prowess, my accent, my inflections, my cadences, my human input, and my opinions will become completely forfeit. They will be absolutely obsolete, antiquated, and no longer required. Now you will have a series of content creators responsible for a series of AI content. It'll be entirely AI at the hands of specific creators. Content creators will no longer create content. They will create a trained AI system that creates the content. And it's like, we're welcome to the YouTuber Convention 2077. We've got this guy that makes this AI content. We've got this girl that makes this AI content. And then we've got this guy that makes this AI content. Their faces and their input is never present in any of these insanely popular YouTube videos. No, they're only responsible for the prompts that they put into their chain of AI creation tools that made the content. The next Mr. Beast is going to be AI generated. No longer will a YouTuber be required to spend millions of dollars to make a YouTube video, YouTube series to the quality that Mr. Beast does. Now you can just AI generate it. Hell, man, because it's AI generated, you could probably even have like human interaction with it. It's like, hey, click this if you want to make sure that this thing happens, or this person does this thing, or if you want to see this guy win, click this. And it'll be like interactive. Nuts how far this could go. Our time is up. I had a great day today because I made it a great day, and I'll catch all of you next time. Goodbye, everyone.